Okay, we're live.
Are we live?
Yeah, now we are.
Live.
We're live.
Live.
We're live.
Anyway, I was going to use a lip color out of this palette.
Yeah.
But I haven't touched the lippies in this palette. And it's these three right here. I just happen to like how this palette looks. This is very fall vibe.
Mm-hmm. It
I
is.
just haven't that. I was trying to figure out where the heck my other makeup wipes were, but now that we're live,
Yeah.
I'll go in with that pink.
Since we're early.
Yeah. So if people out there don't know about Jen Gerard and her house burning down.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So even though Rob helped me get the Rich Luxe palette, when my money is available to me, I plan on going to Gerard Cosmetics and supporting her. Support businesses that actually help with the formula, like Spoiled Lips Cosmetics.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, that was my alarm. Had set my alarm for 8:50. So I gotta be in here in time. I'm just saying. Yeah. Well, at least I have my alarm set. What do I want to do at this? Now that I got that pink on, now I've got pink eye. You know I'm gonna be doofy. Figure out what else do I want to do with that. I've got a yellow in here, some blue. Wait, I have an idea. Take this blue shade of green. Yeah. I'm out of setting spray. That's the other reason why I got to shop for our cosmetics.
Right.
Because I had the Rich Luxe setting spray.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the live stream today of Rich Luxe and the owner of Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. She seems pretty cool. And they were also talking about how they got together for all the formula and the artwork and everything, which, that's proper. You're supposed to do that.
Exactly.
In the lab together, brewing up something good. And that's why I said I can't wait to get one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you know what? I picked up on the brush. I need to know from you because I'm making everybody a tote bag, right?
Right.
Okay. What do you want on your tote bag? Like design wise, you want a cat, a bat, a skull? What do you want?
Did you already ask that question?
Huh?
Did you already ask that question?
I'm not sure if I had asked you that. I've asked everybody else. I didn't ask you that. Huh?
I thought I said kitty.
A kitty, of course. And what colors do you want on your bag? Everybody gets choices in the group, by the way. Huh?
Purple and black.
Okay. Oh, that's what excuse me, I cleaned my floor.
That question is
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this year to be over. What about you?
Huh?
I said I can't wait for this year to be over. What about you?
Oh, I don't know yet.
You don't know yet. You're funny.
I don't know. That was the truth.
Trisha Baker said she gave birth to a baby 3 minutes after, a baby girl, 3 minutes after Queen Elizabeth II passed away. And says that she has picture proof of the Queen's body, you know, spirit going into her child.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Sorry.
No,
I as hell don't even know. No.
right? Like, that's some batshit crazy right there.
Exactly.
I've been dead before. I know how it works. Completely flatlined for about 10 minutes. And the doctor said he got up on the gurney and punched me in the chest to bring me back because the paddles didn't work. He thought I'd be mad, and I'm like, no, I'm here. I can't complain. That's weird. This mascara, like, the things are in the wrong sections. Because this side should not be inside one. This should be inside two. This should be inside. Well, it's weird because the shops say. So I figured maybe somebody had them in there backwards.
We know.
Weird. So, any spookies this week in your house?
My brother keeps seeing a gray cat.
A gray cat. Wait, don't you own one?
We own 3, but this is a pure gray cat that he keeps seeing.
Huh.
I might know we have a true gray cat.
I want to get a black cat. I love black cats. They're so cute.
They are.
One thing I love about black cats is they are so, like, loving, and they don't like to attack you unless something's attacking you, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because, you know, cats have their second sight.
Mm-hmm.
They even detect when there's something wrong with a person. Of course, most animals can do that. I need to get new brushes soon because these are getting kind of old.
Get shot in the face.
Right? Gets old and you've cleaned it so many times, it's time for them to go and change them out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that Jeffree Star wedding palette came out. Anne was not impressed with that palette. Huh?
I haven't watched her video.
Oh. Oh, she did a video on that. She was putting it on,
Uh-huh.
right? She did not. I don't blame her. It just didn't have a lot of, you know. It was patchy, the house. Let's put it that way. It was patchy. And the color corrector for like redness in the skin was tacky. Just didn't work. It also didn't blend out too well, so she had to use a different brand. So I don't know.
Some of my friends got that color and they had no problem with it. So
Yeah. And apparently James Charles.
okay.
Some people think that he did a photo shoot in a wedding dress, and then I'm looking because like right here, his face does not match the rest of the body. It was a Photoshop. A really bad one too.
Please, that sound.
That noise is creepy.
Always happens.
Huh?
So that noise always happens.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's always fun watching Rich Lux and not having to watch these other channels. We can just partially watch all the crazy giddies
Yeah.
with Rich. I can't believe somebody said something so rude to me today about Rich. Like, Rich is not a bad person.
Well,
He
he's a
says,
human being.
huh?
He's a human being.
Yeah. I don't care if he used to do drag. He used to be on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I did not know that.
I thought he was funny then. So this girl claimed me, oh my gosh, I can't stand the people that claim to be ultra Christian, but then they hate people. Like, who died and made them God. She was saying that he was a problematic YouTuber.
Is he problematic?
I don't know how he's problematic.
Because that doesn't make sense. Because I have him on Twitter, so. And I don't think he's problematic. He's actually one of the least problematic drama channel that I know.
Yeah. She's like, I don't like problematic drama channels, and he's problematic.
How? That's my question.
But she watches Trisha Payton.
Of course, because she's a freaking drama queen.
Thank you.
I don't even like. There's some things I don't agree with what people say about her, but she's the most drama. She's the drama queen of drama. I'm sorry.
Thank you in the house.
Like, I don't like drama at all. All my channel's drama free, but that's just
right.
stupid. I'm like, dude, I'll speak up for a lot of people. I don't
You know
care
why we're drama free? You know why we're drama free? Because we go over and watch it on somebody else's channel. And a person that we support just because it's a person.
Like, I don't care. Like, I don't. I just see as I'll say this, I respect people just because they're human, not because how I look at it. The spirit world don't care if you're gay or trans. Oh, what have you did with your life? Oh, I changed my sex. Oh, but what did you do? I changed my sex. They don't care. If someone actually said that, oh, I'm gonna go this way because I changed. I'm like, honey, they don't care if you're trans, don't care if you're gay or what you've done in your life.
Treasure, for instance, used to be a man, but she got the surgery done. But she doesn't push it in people's faces.
Exactly. Not like today's freaking people.
Right. Oh my gosh, she had an opinion about like drag queens going into schools and shit.
Yeah.
She's like, now there are some family friendly where they don't dress like skanks. And you know, there are those, and that's the community of drag that she's with, right? Because she has her son go to these with her just for the fun of it because they're family friendly ones. But what she doesn't agree with is drag queens dress like skank in the house.
Yep. And people won't bring their children. And a lot of drama queens don't like that. Don't bring their children here because it's not kid friendly. And that's what.
And people fucking do it.
I don't really want to talk about politics, but this is going to be politics because it's going to be politics on this shit. It's because the people on the left side push it so much.
Oh, they do. It's horrible.
They push it so much where these people were like, the drama queens and everything, the drag queens and drag queens, like, no, we don't agree with this.
Right.
These people are freaking nuts. Like,
right.
You want to teach this, that has to go stay at home, not bring this up because they don't need it. Let kids be kids.
Right? Why can't kids just be kids like back in the day? You know,
parents want to bring their kids. Oh, I'm gonna let my son to be a drag queen. What? No, wait till they're teenagers or young adults who they want to choose that or not.
Exactly.
Oh, my son is becoming a girl. Does he understand what he's doing with his body? No, he does, because you're pushing a narrative on that.
Right.
So I speak about this all the time because I really don't want that. Like teachers trying to push that pomegranate. I'm like, no, you're supposed to teach my children history. You're supposed to teach my children math and English and all of that. That's your job, not to teach this. No.
In the middle school here, they're trying to teach eighth graders how to do medical coding and billing. Like they're eighth graders. They're not interested in that shit.
It's driving me crazy. I'm glad where I live, they don't push that. Even where I live is very diverse with different religions, different nationalities and all of that. But we don't push that.
And I'm glad. I know it looks like
I don't live in an area that wants to completely push. You know, they want to put the taxes up.
Right.
I live in a city, but they have two different counties, and where I live is that county. It's a Republican county, while the other county is a Democrat county, and it's just like they want to pay a judge over more money. And it's like, so since they want to pay the judge more money, they have to raise the taxes because of this person. Went up to about good 30% of that county.
Go ahead and laugh at my lips. I have them like this on purpose.
God, Lord, that's scary.
Actually, it's a white eyeliner that I've never used. Which, of course, I got from Shop Miss A. LA color.
I don't want anybody to think I'm against, gay people and anything. I have friends who are gay. I have friends who are trans. I have friends, but they don't push it. They don't push it.
You know why? They don't like the agenda.
They want to live their lives. That's all they want. They don't want to push this propaganda that's going on.
The propaganda? Yes, exactly. Because it's not proper, and like this propaganda that's going on, like it's only political.
Yes, it's the only thing that's political, and that's the lefty side are just using, I'm not going to call them weak, but they're using people who are weak-minded, who are, or easily have people, oh, okay, since you're weak-minded, you have to follow what we said, because if you don't, you're on your own.
Right. And then what they want to do is label us as
after, or the depressed, don't know what they're doing because they've been told so many times of what they need to be, instead of, hey, go find yourself, do this.
Right. It's like my new bank card, right? That was sent back at the beginning of the year, specifically on January 6th. Where'd you go?
Sorry, I hit my button.
All right. My brand new bank card was mailed back on January 6th at the beginning of the year by the United States Postal Service.
I'm glad my postal service is not that bad.
And they tried to say that they couldn't deliver to that address because it wasn't a proper address. Excuse me, it's a UPS store.
Yeah, the UPS store.
And I don't have my stuff come here to the house because my neighbors have sticky fingers.
Exactly.
Take your time. I'm just like,
well, I don't mind having these conversations because I think it needs to be said.
so just so everybody out there, this is not a conspiracy theory. Since the current admin, they're checking to see everybody's addresses and track us.
I already do.
I'm an independent
with the cell phone.
The reason that they're doing this is because if you're a registered Republican, they will label as an insurrectionist and a terrorist.
Okay.
So, if you're an independent mind like myself, not a registered of either party, they can't do nothing. So, a postmaster told me what was going on. She's probably dead by now. Feel sorry for her. She told me what was going on. I'm like, well, that ain't right. She's like, yeah, it isn't, but just have a heads up. I'm like, well, thank you for the heads up. She's like, yeah, I'm not down for the government doing this either. And I'm glad she isn't.
Right.
What I want to do with my lip and brush.
But it's crazy of how these people are just trying to use people to get their ideas straight off, and it's not the really good kind of ideas.
Right.
It's the scary kind of ideas, like really scary ones. It's like, no, we don't want that. And the other side, this side, people who are.
Well, yeah, I totally agree.
It's crazy because they're using people who are depressed and all of that.
Well, you know what they asked me at the ER? They asked me if I was depressed, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to put that in their mindset. You know, it's total freaking
you're depressed means you're going to do this. And I'm like, what?
And then I don't have MRSA on my leg, but the ER doctor tried to prescribe me a medication for MRSA. Excuse me? See, this is what I do. If I have a new medication, I talk to my pharmacist, which is great. Everybody should do that. So I was discussing this medication with my pharmacist, and I asked him, what's it about and everything, because this is what's in my leg. It could be a non-fluid cyst in my leg. It could be.
Yeah.
Because those things do exist. And he's like, oh, well, what's it look like? So I told him. He's like, no, that's just a cyst. That'll go away. I'm like, pretty much I know this. I used to get cysts in my fingers, and it would do the same thing. It's like, what's in my leg? And eventually it would go away.
Right.
There was no fluid in it. Because there are certain types of cysts that have the fluid. That's just a typical one. Yeah. And then there's the ones that don't. So I may be fluent in certain things, but I'm not full of fluid like that.
Have you heard about ColourPop? About the Harry Potter?
I haven't tried anything Harry Potter yet. I know there's a palette out.
Yeah. There's a lot of trans community are going after ColourPop because of J.K. Rowling. Because she's anti.
What's really sad is nobody's allowed to have a palette.
I've already talked about it on my channel on my last video that I did. I already talked about it. I said, are you in love with the story, or are you in love with the author?
Yeah. But there were some Harry Potter movies on here just recently on Sci-Fi, and I don't really watch Sci-Fi that much.
I used to.
Me too. I took the green shade right here and used that over that lip color. Hey, why the heck not, right?
Yeah. But, I don't care for Harry Potter, but my niece does.
Uh-huh.
So I never cared for Harry Potter or anything, but I really don't care. Anyway, if you like the characters.
The pink that I put on is called Potions. Then I use Magic, Ashes, the Void, and Voodoo.
Voodoo, that's nice.
Then I use the color Flush and Crystal on my cheeks. I mean, it's a very versatile palette.
It is very versatile. Better than Cursed.
Absolutely.
I've noticed it's all not very diverse with colors.
This actually holds longer. I've fallen asleep with this on before, and it stayed as it is now.
But yeah, a lot of people don't want to do ColourPop right now because of the Harry Potter thing with the J.K. Rowling. I said, J.K. Rowling doesn't care about your opinion, number one, because she already has her money.
Right?
I'm like, I really don't care.
Yeah.
I'm for the formula. I'm here for ColourPop. I like their formula.
Well, the only reason I don't buy from ColourPop anymore is because when I got my Baby Yoda palette, the child palette, came broken, and I let them know about it, and they never replaced it. So
I find it really odd with ColourPop.
And so since they just let me keep a broken palette with no replacement, I don't buy from them.
That's fine.
I know some people, huh?
I said, it's fine. It's your money.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't understand. You don't want a product like Jeffree Star. I have a problem with Jeffree Star. I don't have a problem with Jeffree Star, but I'm using an example of what people have done on Twitter. If you follow Jeffree Star, if you support, unfriend me.
I used to be friends with Jeff and Kat. I got some tea on that.
But I just look at you. You're not going to force me not to support someone because you don't like.
Yeah, right.
Like I don't support Cursed Cosmetics.
I'm not supporting them. The racism.
Not how much they're going to screw over people.
Yeah, right.
With their products. Oh, we're going to have a collab, and it's going to, but you never did.
Exactly. Like I asked, about, hey, when are we going to work on this formulation? When are we going to work on the shade? And she got so shady, she never answered me.
Of course. Because she wasn't planning to.
No. Because she was trying to use me for my ethnicity and my story of being stolen just so she can make money.
You don't do that. I personally don't like that when people do that.
Yeah. Because, like, at least if you're going to cover somebody's story like that, and on top of that, she didn't really seem to want to remember that I used to be a model, so I know that there's this thing called royalties, that when you put a person's name on something, you have to pay them royalties.
Yep.
That for it looks like you have the Sailor Moon on your forehead. Like from their cat. That's how you on your forehead. Anyway, so Lolita never got her royalties. She gave her $25 up. And I think somebody may be a little afraid of me because of being a model. And I know the gig. I know how much you have to pay a person per hour for a photo shoot. I know how much you have to pay a person per hour to do a speaking gig for an advertisement. Quite frankly, with my background, a person would have to pay me $300 an hour just to speak for their cosmetics company to do an ad.
But with people, I just don't understand with the community. Like I want to touch this and thing, but I don't want to touch it because I'm personally just don't want that kind of drama. I feel like the beauty community has changed, but also how I look at it too is the people who you follow, who you support. I've noticed a lot of people just follow the trends as if, oh, the group doesn't like this person, so we're going to not.
Yeah, right. And then
I noticed that.
I don't like this person now, but then they kind of scolded me for having tea on Jeff. Right? And they're like, oh, he's so much. First of all, he doesn't know jack nor shit about yaks. They're not good to eat. They stink, and so does their meat. Yak meat fucking stinks.
Eating meat stinks.
He's the healthiest meat in America. Let me introduce you to Mr. Buffalo.
Yeah, buffalo. Those are actually native to the country before people just say, "Hey, let's kill these," we're not using it.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that what happened to Japan and everything about the Pearl Harbor is because of us, not because of Pearl Harbor. Right. Because we were taking things away from them and taking the control of their food supply and everything, and that's what started that war over there.
Exactly, but we still have
to talk about that.
I told Rob, I'm like, why don't we start a bison farm?
Yeah.
It's like, why? And I'm like, because we could feed America.
Exactly, and it's actually good for you, especially the meat from the area. A lot of people don't understand.
Because Tatanka runs, and that's why they're lean, where yaks only wander around and lay around. That's not lean meat.
No, it's not really lean meat.
That's lazy meat.
Like, I'm not vegan or vegetarian. I'm not. I like my meat. I like my steak.
I love steak.
I like steak. I like my fish. I like shrimp.
Love it. Surf and turf.
There's something like lately, I love meat.
I love shrimp, lobster, and crab.
I love crab, man.
Right.
Crab is so good.
We love crab. We don't like crabby men, and we don't like people that have crabs.
People don't understand crabs were actually poor men food.
Yeah.
Before it became rich people food. 20 dang. It costs about £5. It costs almost $22 for a pound of crabs.
Yes.
I'm like, wait a minute. It's poor people.
We can like go out and just catch it and freaking eat it.
But people have a problem with it. I'm talking about animal freaking activists. Like, I'm against animal cruelty. I'm against animal testing. So I don't believe animals should be tested for humans' consumptions like makeup and shampoo and all of that.
Me either.
A group of people who've have done it for thousands of years, and they can't do that.
Well, here's the problem with vegans and vegetarians.
It's not healthy for them.
We're bad hunters. In the native society, if you're a vegan or a vegetarian, you're a bad hunter.
Because my brother does the carnivore diet and everything else.
I good steak that has to be about that thick, right, or thicker. Medium rare.
Oh yeah.
So it's a little new, but not too much. And then potato, some salad. That's a meal all by itself. Maybe some garlic bread at the side. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, I've lived with vegetarians before, and they did not know how to put flavor in their food.
No, they don't. They don't know how to put flavor in their food. Like, I've already said I can never be a vegan, but I can be a vegetarian. But I'm not because it's not really staying in that good diet. It's not really healthy for you.
Right. Like a lot of people don't know how to do the vegan vegetarian thing because it's dangerous.
It's dangerous, and they look like you're dead.
Thank you. Yes, because they have no nutrition.
No nutrition. They don't understand the meat has more vitamins and minerals in it because people eat. Did you know chickens are carnivores?
Yes, they are. So are pigs.
Yep. Pigs
and cows. Pigs will eat humans. Remember that.
Yep, they do. I've always made a joke about that. Said, I know how to hide a dead body.
So, are you still looking for your spoopy place for next month?
I already have one, and it's the mall where my brother works. Cool. And I had nice information for my brother about being there because of my period. That's where my height was. Like, hey, bro, everybody okay? Oh, look at this. There's 3 spirits in the movie theater that my brother works. There's 3 other spirits that walk around. It's like so many things. We have a soldier. There's a soldier there because of the Navy and all the recruitments. Yeah. Then we have a creeper. I call it the creeper. It's because they like to creep around and cause people emotions. There's a lady that likes to shop with people. Because
with people?
Because she likes to shop.
She has to be interesting.
Oh, I've seen her. I've seen her because I went to Ulta because the mall has an Ulta. So I went there one day and I saw, what is this lady? And I looked, I'm like, oh. And she was a little bit mad at me for a minute because I saw her. And there's a poltergeist likes to push people down the stairs because there's a security at the mall because I keep seeing a lady that goes in mirrors, like going through things. He says he ignores him because he knows how spirits are. He has been pushed down. He has been pushed down by the stairs by the poltergeist. The military person who was there, the spirit has been helping with the thing. Okay, the three spirits in the movie theater is a woman who likes to cause drama.
Wait. It's Trisha Paytas.
Yeah. Who likes to cause problems with the customers and the workers.
I had to throw that Trisha Paytas joke in there.
It's okay. There's another one. It's a male spirit who likes to watch movies at two movie theaters. And there's another one who does not like gay people. Nope,
wait, it's like that person that I cut out of my life today.
It was like, I kept giving this information to my brother without being there. He said, I said, because I got connections.
Yeah.
I got connections. And the old lady doesn't like gay people. She's an older lady. She's 90 years old. So you know how that goes. I was like, yeah. Well, one of his workers, his co-workers, she has a tarot card on her arm. It's the love one. The love tarot card. So she's always depressed and everything, and the creeper likes her because of it. But she does not like talking about spirits or anything. Her card is regular where we can see it personally, that we can understand. For her, it's upside down, which is not good.
No.
So she causes her own freaking shit because of that tarot card. You know why she does the tarot card? Because it look cool.
Things like that tattooed on your arm down here because you can get it here and it's not going to be like that. Not unless you like this.
Yeah. Well, she has it on her wrist. And why she got that tarot card is because it was cool.
I have a set of tarot cards. I have tarot card earrings. I have planchette earrings. But I use those basically for the spookiest time of the year. Made over at Izzy B Creation Shop.
Yeah. I know where to go. You know, I'm going to my brother. I said, hey, bro, can I go over there one day?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I can get information here, no, perfectly. But it's just like going to the mall would be awesome.
Right.
I can actually talk to the people. I want to talk to the people to get their information. That would be cool to do.
Right. That would be.
My brother has permission, had to have permission from his boss.
Right.
Says my brother is a manager.
Ooh, do you like white chocolate and pumpkin?
I like white chocolate. I do like pumpkin. Yeah, I saw that on your channel, on the videos.
Good.
I love white chocolate.
But it's the fact that they actually taste like white chocolate pumpkin cheesecake, which is good. Then I bought Rob a big ass bag of Snickers.
You keep him all sane.
Snickers. Uh-huh.
But yeah, with them all, it's pretty funny how I know the information just by sitting with my brother and just talking to him about it. That's when my heightened because of my period. I said, yeah, this is due to my period. I get for more information about that.
Well, you know, we ladies are more heightened because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you're like me and you're menopausal. That's so true.
It's like, especially if you talk to the spirit world and see them, it's more heartening. A lot of people don't.
Oh my God. Since Hercules passed away, the old cat,
Oh.
he defecated himself, and we put him outside because he wanted out. And he hasn't been back in a month. He was skin and bones. He was barely drinking water, and he only took like one kibble out of his bowl, and that was it.
Mm.
Then he just laid in the bathroom, defecated himself on my brand new bathroom carpet. I had got this bathroom carpet that was white, gray, and lavender color, right? The striping on. Most comfortable one you can have under your feet in the bathroom, right?
Yeah,
I couldn't get him to get out of the bathroom, and it's like, I'm closing the door, and I'm like, Hercules, I do not want you in here when I'm doing my business.
He probably needed somewhere to be silent and all of that.
Well, he just stayed there, and he put his head down. I think he was trying to be more gentlemanly, like put his head down and not look. I'm like, eventually you got to go outside, Herky, to get some air. And Rob came in. We couldn't touch Herky. He was in that much pain. So if he's passed on, it's okay. He's not suffering now.
Yeah, he's not suffering anymore.
Yeah, he was suffering. I know he was. And I don't know if this is the reason why Titten is acting out, although he's been acting kind of shifty even before that.
Yeah.
And I found out from Rob that Titten had clawed him pretty good on his hand and bit him and drew blood. And I'm like, why in the hell did you keep him? If an animal is going to start being like that, you have to take him to the vet.
To see what's going on.
Do the more humane thing, take him to the vet. And let them know what's going on.
Yeah, to find out. But it could be because of Hercules.
It could be, but he was acting like that before. And then I think it's because he's not allowed outside.
Could be. Is he fixed?
No, I told Rob I'll pay for the cat to get fixed.
Could be the problem too, is that he's not fixed.
Well, Titten had snuck out last year, right? He snuck out. And there used to be a female cat around. We haven't seen her, so we're guessing she's gone too because she was older. And, you know, cats and hormones.
Oh, yeah.
And he constantly would try to sneak out. And I'm like, Rob, I'm like, this cat needs his cojones snipped.
Oh, yeah.
I want a black cat, though. I told Rob that. I'm like, I want a black cat.
That one?
Black cat. Well, black cats have a better demeanor than a tuxedo.
I got one. You have
I love black kitties. The mom was going to be like, really? After what Titten did. And I'm like, but black cats are more well-minded than a tuxedo. This is true.
I got 2 black cats.
Can you have one?
Yeah, I say you can have Halloween. I say you can have Halloween. She's short hair. She just got skin problems right now. But she's a good cat. She's a sweetheart.
You would never get rid of that cat. You love her too much.
I got too many, honey.
I mean, we used to have
these cats. I will be in trouble. I'm a crazy cat lady.
Meow.
I'm supposed to get rid of the 5 babies that were born here. I didn't do that. I didn't trust people.
Because you were so perfectly taking care of them. Oh, you know, I had to do kind of a Catwoman thing in there. It was so perfect. You know, Eartha Kitt's daughter has a TikTok. She does. She talks about her mom. You can tell a little bit that she's Eartha Kitt's daughter because Eartha Kitt married a white guy back in when that was supposed to be taboo for Black people to, you know, she did it anyway and didn't give it. No, I don't blame her. So her daughter, she's like lighter skin. I mean, she's tan, but she's, you know, light skin, and she has blonde hair and brown eye. And so it's like, but she has that fullness to her hair like her mom did. What's that cup say? Oh, wait, hold on. In my coffee cup collection of collectibles.
I got this. I got me. Oh my gosh. Shh. Not yet. Now you may speak. Ours are so. Oh my goodness. Yours is, the middle one is different. The middle one is different.
Right? The Aldi.
My brother.
Where'd you get yours?
As a Christmas gift.
Really? I got this at Aldi. It says that on my sides.
I don't have it on one side. My brother always asks me if he sees this cup. I said, "Which one are you on?" Or not yet. I said, "How it looks like I'm right in the middle of now you may speak." He said, "Okay, I made it now."
Oh, I didn't realize I had change in here. There's a bunch of junk.
We're so alike. This is funny.
Wait, here's something.
Two different generations here. We're so alike.
This was what was on top of all of it.
No, that's funny. I'm a collector myself. My brother actually got me a cup that says, "Yes, I do need all these cats."
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Because for the longest time, for a couple of years, and he says, "Ash, you need to find these cats some homes." I told him I couldn't do that because I didn't trust anybody. Now he says, "Ash, you need to get them fixed."
One of my favorite coffee mugs is from my favorite coffee company.
Yeah, my brother still wants to try that flesh. Because the coffee we get is a little bit weak.
Really? Y'all gotta get some death wish. I got this from a tattoo convention one year, and this is now a collectible mug because it's no longer made. I bought the last one of it, and it has the sugar on both sides. Like it's two-faced.
Like, you know, the company.
Well, remember, I do have a two-faced Cocoa Contour palette.
Well, not that company. I was talking about the other company.
Oh, that one, the one that's dead.
I wasn't talking about Too Faced. Not that company. It's the other company.
Yeah,
I'm talking about that. I was like, what?
On top of that, it's just that the owner of that company, you know, calling it cursed, and Maven's, and then Spellbook and Paranormal. Well, she lied about being a paranormal investigator.
But she had her own TV show.
No, she lied. And I thought I recognized her from somewhere. Do you remember when the original TV show Ghost Hunters used to have their other show called Ghost Hunters Academy?
Right. I remember that.
That's where I know her from.
You know something? When you were talking about Curse Cosmetics, I was like, okay, the company I like and everything else. But when I looked at her photos and everything, I feel like something was off.
Thank you. And then when I said something about certain names,
I didn't know what it was. And I knew how much you loved the company. You know, how I knew how much you loved the company. And before you found all this stuff out, I'm like, I don't know if I say something to Sean or not.
Yeah, really right. It was
really good.
She was supposed to do formula like early so it could be out by my birthday, and she never got back to me. You know why? Because all of her lip products cost 47 cents each from a Chinese company.
Well, it's not made in the USA.
No, and she lied, even about the eyeshadows.
I have a question. Does that eyeshadow change your eyes?
It does.
Well, most products I know does, but it depends on the face. But did all of it?
Right. Like, there's a lot of palettes out here, like Juvia's Place. They'll tell you that a pressed pigment will stay on your eyelid, and that's why they recommend that people prime their eyelid before using a pressed pigment.
What's a pressed pigment?
Because I have to press.
You have to put it on there. A lot of products, especially for Fusion. I'm thinking Jeffree Star has it on there too, because he tells them that they're pressed pigment.
Star has a lot of pressed pigment in his product, and so did James Charles. And they never bothered to tell anybody that it will stain your eye.
I know a couple of them would because of the shades, like especially the red one with no caiman in it. The vegan style ones, they will stain your eyes, but that's just normal for that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But most of the time they have to let you know. And with the Chinese thing, they have to do some animal testing on it.
Yep.
So they can't say it's unless they want to sell it, and they're yes, but most of their products in Chinese, they have to do animal testing.
Well, not all Chinese makeup labs are bad. There's actually some quality ones. It's just the simple fact that the American companies that use them tend to lie instead of like Jen Gerard and oh my gosh, the company I purchased from today. Why am I brain farting?
I know a lot of companies that do get the products in Chinese, but they usually say, "Hey, this is made in China. These products are made in China, but they're not tested."
Yeah, Spoiled Lips Cosmetics purposely, partnered with Rich Lux, just like Jen Gerard did, and they worked over the formulas together, which is proper to do. And all the formula was made in America. Tell your brother you need a loan. You need $38.47 and use the code RICHLUX.
He's pretty good. He's helping me out. But right now we're money tight because we have to fix our air conditioner.
I know. It was sarcasm.
I know that. But yeah, he's going to have to get me a new battery for my laptop because it's bad. And I already told him, I said, hey, bro, I need a new battery for my laptop because it's right. Because it's about since 2019 that I got it. Because he helps help me with my channel as much as he can.
Oh, yeah.
And he was kind of mad when he found out I had a channel. He says, Alex, How come you didn't tell me I had you had a YouTube channel? I didn't know you're would be happy about it. He says, no, something you do is fun. He always compliments me about my makeup. He says, yeah, I like it. I don't like that, but okay. If I ask him, hey, I need so much money, he says, no, he gives me extra. I'm like, oh, you help me.
Yeah, right?
He's like, I'm like, okay, bro.
Some people, like, they don't get it. I'm sharing via my phone. Try to get us some people. Oh, let's see, Brew.
But it's, a lot of people don't understand also the people who complain about cruelty-free products. Hey, they're selling in China. No, I'm like, there is a program that people are using, the companies are using, trying to help out with
right. I shared the live stream out via my phone. Try to get some viewers.
And everything. And by going through that. Because at first, like, no, I don't want to shop for products when going to China, but I look at it also. I also look at the program they're using. They're trying to, get away from the animal testing.
Exactly, and Asian companies are well known for animal cruelty.
And they're trying to stop that. Like Korean companies, they're not in part of the Chinese, but the Korean companies are really cruelty free. I enjoy their.
Even when it comes down to like their skincare, they're cruelty free.
Yep.
Which is good, but I can see maybe using a Korean company to do it, but
that's the truth. Like,
the Korean companies cost a little bit more than the Chinese manufacturers.
Yeah. But how come they're doing that? It's not going to skip because of how much animal testing they have done. And Korean testing doesn't do that. They use really good quality products.
Yeah.
Skincare products. Every time I can find them, I get them.
Jeffree Star uses the Chinese companies. And they're not exactly cruelty-free. They test on bunnies and dogs and rats.
They test anything. They'll eat anything, so I wouldn't imagine them not testing.
Everybody around the world needs a job. But try not to be cruel to people or animals.
Exactly.
Okay, that was fucking weird. It was like a piece of a white feather just disappeared on its way down to the floor. It wouldn't be one of these live streams without something spoopy. Whoa, hold up. That is not how I had Manny. You know I never have Manny Quinn turn like that.
No.
Okay. Here we go again. Manny Quinn turned by herself on her pedestal the other day. And I've had her turn this way for a while. And how the heck? No. Trying to talk Rob into doing a Supernatural Saturday again, but we seem to have Frightening Friday.
Yeah.
Frightening Freaky Friday.
Yeah. But with the brands, I'm glad that certain brands are becoming cruelty free, and I'm glad to see it. But people are nitpicking about it. I'm like, why are you nitpicking about a brand that's being cruelty free?
Right. Like, this doesn't say it on the back. But I actually looked it up, and it's cruelty free.
This is cruelty free. Art is cruelty free. I know Jeffree Star. I know Morpheus. I know Perfusion. Most of the ones I have on here are closer free. All of them are closer free. So.
I mean, you would think on what the heck? Now look, I showed this to you earlier. Did it look like that?
Yeah.
I do not remember the back of this looking like that.
No. I don't remember looking at that.
And then some of it's right here on my.
Yeah, you can look at when because this live stream stays on my stays on the channel. You can look it up, look for it, or if I didn't put it on live, that's one thing.
There's nothing on there. Well, like we've said, it wouldn't be a Freaky Friday.
But yeah.
Without something weird happening. Watch that. Watch Manny for a minute while I clean this. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's black on here too? What the hell?
But I also believe that beauty brands are coming out with too many launches.
They are, and they're doing it all at once, and it's crazy.
That's what I was talking about. I said, you can want beauty. The beauty brands.
I wonder if Jeffree Star knew that Rich Lux's palette was going to drop this month. And that's why he went and dropped his palette this month.
Because Rich Lux and Jeffree Star things.
Right.
So
I mean, it's not the first time Rich Lux has had something with a cosmetics company, and it probably won't be the last. But for like Jeffree Star to know this and then throw his palette out there, which turned out to be trash. It didn't turn out too good. I watched Anne try it the other day, and Sachi the house. It just like, it didn't blend well. The formulation wasn't too good. She has the Banana Fetish palette, and that blended better than the wedding palette.
I'm thinking it could be the colors. But certain colors can work differently with different formulas.
Well, and here's the thing. I've noticed in his wedding palette that it just looks like shades from other palettes he's previously made. So they don't look new. So, I mean, if you're going to come out with a new palette, try to come out with a new color, you know, or a color that's similar to another one, but not the same.
A lot of them are blue. Like, I think they're.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this brand is boring because it's not. But some of the sleeves can be really similar by blending them.
Uh-huh.
I can tell by two.
I mean, like, let's take colors that got here. They're gorgeous. These are gorgeous and everything, but because I got these two palettes sitting out here together.
You know, like, I really want to try his skincare stuff because I like
color.
But he has one has lavender in it, and I can't do lavender.
Yeah.
Why? I got to do lavender, man. Like lavender on the skincare products.
Has she moved?
Let me see. No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I know she didn't move. Like, I want to try his liquid lipsticks, and I also want to try his other, like the Banana Fetish one. I don't understand this concept of a color story, to be honest.
Well, you know, there's his sexualized term of banana fetish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But
all products is all
Unfortunately, some parents out there, they buy these cosmetics for their little girls.
Yeah. Why? These are the parents. I feel like when it comes to the parents to the shit that's going on today, it's because of the freaking parents.
Well, okay, like Rob went to go pick up his daughter the other day from school, right? First day of school. And, you know, he saw these other girls walking out of the school looking like fucking streetwalkers. And they're 8th graders.
Mm-mm.
Fucking huge.
At the mall, next door at the movie theater, it's like a dress shirt outfits that they put out a lot. Every time I go to the mall, I'll look at it.
Yeah, like rush your 13-year-old.
Go in there and get some clothes. And those clothes are not teenage worthy clothes. They're like I could wear.
He was watching the
because there's that. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why? And I see this parent. I was waiting for my brother to get down because supposed to be there for a couple of hours. I went to Ulta and everything else, and I was just like, yeah, I'm just waiting. Of course, it took a little longer for my brother because he was doing interviews. And I go and watch that. I watched that store, and I looked at it, and I see people go in there, and I see these 2 teenagers and their mom going in there, buying them. When I came out with them, like, why are you letting children, your teenage dress like that? You have a problem that men look boys next
their mama's a hoe too.
But you want to get mad at these kids, men and boys looking at your daughter like that? It's because how she freaking dresses. What the hell?
Right? Like Rob was watching these cops, that are there to for the crosswalk and everything, and they're scoping out these little girls and high-fiving each other and fist pumping. Like fucking disgusting. And they're high-fiving and fist pumping these little girls that they're scoping. Like, excuse me? You're old enough to be these little girls' fathers. That's a shame.
That's why I have so much problem with today's society. It's because I've seen it. I've seen it so much through where I lived and dealt with personally, and it's just like, no. Like when I was a teenager, I was stupid. He's on the other hand, is a dumbass, but that's a different story. But
I mean, when I was a kid, I pretty much stayed to myself, and I would go to the library and read science and math.
I never stayed in a clique. I never cared for cliques.
Neither.
But I was friends with everybody. I was friends with the nerds, the band, the drama kids, the chorus, the geeks, all of that to do the jocks. I was friends. I had no problem.
The girls in choir liked me. The girls in choir in school, they never liked me because, like, the choir teacher would always have me practice a solo, and then they would all bitch about it because of the tone of my voice, right? And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm like, don't get me wrong. I'm like, I love choir. I love the fact that you're training me as a vocalist. I'm like, but there's no reason for the other girls to get jealous when half of them are cheerleaders.
That's the problem with cheerleaders. I was friends with cheerleaders. I tried to be friends with everybody. And everybody knew me because of my high school crush. My best friend.
Yeah.
And everybody knew, basically, like, everybody knew. But I was pretty cool with everybody. At home, I was being abused. But school was an outlet for me and everything else. But what I've seen today and what I've seen past 18 now, I guess because I'm older, I guess. I don't know. I have an old soul. And I see, this is what I think. You have an old soul because I always hang out with the adults.
I'm 47 years old. I'm old. And the fake birth certificate that the people that, raised me gave me said that I should be 53. And if I'm 53, hey, I'm looking pretty fucking good.
Yeah. But what I see when these parents are doing, I'm like, yeah, no.
Right.
This is why we have a problem in society, because of you parents. Because you don't want to be the bad guy. Let me tell you something. My twin nephews knows I'm the bad guy 99%. Because the first word I say, I say no. Did you do this? Did you do that? No. Vanessa, no. Sorry, you're not going to be lazy and get rewarded. No, that's not going to work. Oh, you're not going to dress like that because I'm not going to reward you. You need to take a shower because you stink.
Exactly. Like,
now we have a problem with disrespecting. I said, you're not going to disrespect me because I don't care your well, I'm my dad. I'm dad's son. I said, I do not care if you're my brother's children. I do not care. Like I care that my other nephews, and my niece are related to my sisters. I do not care because you're not going to show your ass with me. You're not going to walk over me. If you walk over me, you're going to have nails and tacks all over your feet because you're going to be hurting.
Mm-hmm.
And
do these young boys even know that hanging their pants off their ass means they're ready to be fucked in the ass?
That's that jealous shit. That's jealous shit. They didn't understand that that's jealous. It's a jealous shit.
That means that they're ready to have anal.
Yeah. I'm like, dude. I've actually said it to one of the teenagers. I said, are you ready for anal? Like, what? I said, are you ready for that's what it looks like? Your mom says something. I said, what? That's why they're dressing. Go talk to the people over here. They came from the jail. I'm not afraid.
They don't need to look like some hoodlum.
Yeah. Like with my nephew.
Look like my favorite.
Well, how about underwear? Shows his underwear. I said, pull up your pants now.
Yeah, don't want to see their
underwear. You're 9 years old. But I said, I don't care. And when their daddy sees it, he says, put your pants up, boy.
Exactly. They try to idolize their favorite rappers. Well, their favorite rapper is in prison.
Yeah. The only my twin nephews listen to is Tom McDonald. That's the only person with rapping we listen to.
I love him. Isn't he cool?
Oh my gosh, when you first watch it.
I don't care if he is a former wrestler. He's awesome.
Tom McDonald is awesome. Like his music is called Fake Woke. And my favorite part was the feminist thing. I was like, oh yeah, this is my favorite when I sing and my brother's like, you're not a feminist, are you? I'm like, hell the fuck no, I'm not.
And he raps about politics.
I know.
And it's hilarious as hell. I actually like him. I'd want my grandchildren to listen to him.
Mm-hmm. But my brother has all his CDs. My brother has all his CDs and has the Cup Hangover Gang. We watch his videos every single time. We listen to him. That's the only rapper that I'll listen to because he speaks to truth. I like his other music too. His other one, No Lives Matter. I love that song. And
I think he's hilarious. Mm-hmm. I followed him on Instagram because I think he's fucking hilarious.
What's other song that I enjoy? Everybody's a Butthole.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was telling you the thing about after Herky died.
Uh-huh.
Right? The door to the basement keeps sounding like something is knocking on it.
That's weird.
And there's no air.
We do have a basement downstairs.
The first basements and attics are creepy.
I find basements okay to a point. Like my friend's basement, You can go down, but every time I go up, I feel like I'm being watched because where she lives is around the woods. And
Oh my God.
the
Yeah.
woods is fine. The woods is fine with me. I don't get freaked out by the woods. But every time I go down there to get something for her dinner or for anything, I felt I was being watched, and I didn't know. I didn't know she had spirits in her house. I said, and we were talking about it. It's the first time I heard first working with her and everything else. I said, I looked at her, and she found out what I can do. And she said, yeah, I have that. She can tell when somebody's going to die. And I was like, I can't. And she was talking about her house. That her bedroom is downstairs. It's the width of her room, width of her house. She says, yeah, I have spirits in my house. I said, yeah, I can tell because every time I go downstairs, I feel like I'm being watched.
Oh, so creepy. And that's just like, I don't like big mirrors hanging on walls because just inviting them in. It's the portal. Yeah, we got mirror.
That's why I have this and it closes.
Exactly.
My friend who I was talking about got me this for my birthday.
Oh.
Our husband, I'll call Papa. He had to get everybody's Christmas presents because every year we go to Golden Corral for my birthday, since my birthday is on Christmas Eve. And I had a way to open my gifts from them because he wanted to see my reaction. Like when it comes to his children, because his children is basically the same age as my sister and my brothers, and they have grandchildren. But I'm like their first granddaughter, basically, their first granddaughter, because they kind of adopted me. And they adopted me, I should say, and I adopted them. And he says he does not care what his wife buys me. She got me a TV for Christmas, and he had no problem with it. If it's for his other children or his grandchildren, she would have a problem. He would have a problem because I've helped them so many times. Everything they needed, I was there for the funerals with my friend's brother. I helped her take care of him when he had cancer. So I helped him many of times. And they had no problem just spending money on me. They bought me a mattress my first year of taking care of my
you know what I didn't realize is that we had is that one guy?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I took him off.
You did, and then he made a different. See, the powers that be told me to check. You know what?
I didn't know he was there because I bet I ignored him. But I ignored him.
Like, dude, just use a different account to get in.
I feel like there's.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't think he understood, like, we are women of the spidey senses.
He says you've been on my mind for something. I'm like, every day, I'm like, dude, that's creepy.
Well, see, here's the thing. Looking down at the chat, and I'm like, something didn't feel right. So that's why I checked it. And he came in here without it showing up in the chat that he was here because he went in incognito. And then
I blocked him before.
Yeah. And then he came back.
Yeah, no, I did.
Yeah. Well, dude, I didn't block you. She did. That should tell you something.
It was creepy when he said that. I was like, dude, that's creepy.
Right. Like, remember, dude, her boyfriend will come find you.
Yeah, he would.
Very much. And, I don't think people would like that.
No.
When they get hurt by a person like that. Oh my God.
But yeah, then my stuff is like my family with my niece. She broke up with her boyfriend from 3 years who she had children with, and going back with another dude. What's with the date? And I was like, yeah, no. I love you, but why are you being a dumbass? I know I was stupid when I was a teenager, but she's no teenager. She's 23.
Oh my God.
Because we actually did it a couple of weeks ago, and she went out dressing up like a freaking hooligan.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck are you wearing that? You know we were coming. And I'm like, nope. Because I already talked to her a few months ago about it. Because he doesn't want to meet the kids. He doesn't want to meet the family. We're like, yeah, no, that's a bad sign. Well, he doesn't want that kind of relationship. I said, oh, what kind of relationship are you looking for? Because,
Right.
yeah, I already said something to her, and she knows how I feel. She knows
That's
how I
good.
feel.
You know what? My oldest daughter will be 27 this year, and she still don't talk to me. You know, I actually look younger than her, and that's sad.
After probably my niece is really pretty.
You're young enough to be my daughter. You are. You know what? I don't care.
But I could be, if you see my niece and me together.
My son is still single. He's very kind-hearted. Some chick like put her fist to his face one year, and he walked away from her. Like, what's the matter? You got guts enough to fight? And he's like, first of all, I don't put my hands on women. With your attitude, you're not a woman. You're a bitch. She's like, you said what? He's like, you need to go sit somewhere and reassess yourself. And she was like, why? And he's like, I don't put my hands on women, and you were trying to get me to put my hands.
A lot of women who knows that men won't do that, that's why they tend to be abusive.
Rob's ex-wife, the one that called me fat, beat him in the face a couple of times in front of me in the kitchen.
But
and told him to fucking die.
But he didn't do anything, and she knew that.
No, he didn't. And she was trying to get him to touch her so that she could call
the cops and say he hit me.
Meanwhile, his nose was all red and bruised and bloody. Because even though she's a little person, those bitches, the crazy ones, hit hard. Because they're insane.
Like, women like that, they know their man not going to hit them back just what they're trying to do that. And that's what happened to my dad. That's what happened to my dad. Because he would never let a hand on a woman. But the abuser abused me also. The way she did to me, she did it to my father.
She tried picking a fight with me today.
He did.
She tried picking a fight with me because she called me fat. Like, at least I'm not on speed.
Yeah.
It's dangerous for little people to be on diet medication, especially when it's full of speed. It fucks up their brain even more.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't be on a diet like that. Quite frankly, little people have to be on a specific diet, just like anybody else. It has to be full of proteins and carbs. So you got to keep your energy up, or what happens to the rest of their body? It just like goes to shit.
Exactly.
You know, and then she was going to hit me. I was going to let her hit me. That way I could call 911 and say, I need to report that I've been assaulted.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a 100% physically disabled individual with severe epilepsy. And then tell them who did it.
You like that knows that a person can't know that they're going to be abusive.
Well, here's the thing. She left Rob, what was it, 3 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, a couple of years ago. She left him in 2020. And now she's homeless. Karma's a bitch. And then she had to get a job. Oh my God. Oh my God. She had to work. And then she made me cry about the fact that she got to work. Oh my God. And she was like, yeah, what it's like to work. Like, bitch, I worked for 25 fucking years.
Poor thing.
Before becoming disabled for the uniform. She's like, you want to retard college? Serious? IQ of 200? I don't think so. She called Rob and apologized to him. She won't apologize to me because she don't like me. See, now I don't hate her. I just know karma's coming even more for her attitude. Because just because she's her, she thinks everybody owes her. Like, just because you a hoe, don't mean anybody.
My abuser and her probably wrong. I said my abuser and her would probably got along. How much fucking messed up in the head they are. Because my abuser was on Xanax. She smoked weed. She took depression pills, and she drank. And half the time she was fucked up in the head.
Man,
and she was a narcissist too. She would have everybody.
She's like, at least I went.
If I say something wrong, or say something wrong that she didn't like, oh my God, I'm like, really? She even tried to get my sisters and I to argue because my sister had raised me. Both of my sisters had raised me because my mother was not in the picture. And she told me that my sisters are not like my mothers. And they raised me as their own. They will tell you she is like my daughter.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to say that to my sister, Dottie, who that's one person you don't mess with at all. She said, you need to tell her that you're not her mother, and you're her sister. And Dottie was like, I kind of raised her. She is like my daughter. And she just mad. Ever since then, my abuser didn't like my sister Dottie. She didn't even like my family. My father would put women on a pedestal and do anything, no matter if they did wrong.
You know what I felt like telling his ex today when she told me, well, at least I graduated college. I felt like telling her, with whose help with your homework, honey? Rob and I did her homework. She didn't do her homework. She was too busy going around fucking around behind his back while he and I were sitting here doing her homework.
Yeah. College does not mean shit. I'm sorry.
No, it don't mean shit. College don't mean jack nor shit. A person can be smart even without it.
You shouldn't be putting it in there.
Exactly. Like, why waste money on college when you can be an entrepreneur on your own?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. I don't think a lot of people understand that. I mean, basic math, right? You can be an accountant with just basic knowledge of math.
Yeah.
Don't need some.
Yeah, right. You know how to do math, you're good.
Science, real science, not that phony shit.
We all know.
Yeah. Thank God that's leaving in December.
Yeah, I know, right? I told my brother that's 2 years late. Bye. My niece and my sister Daddy got their vaccines of that stuff because of the children. In my head, what the fuck? And What's so bad? My nephew works at the movie theater, but a different movie theater than my brother because they can't work together, so they have to go to a different place. His friend got the COVID, including his wife got the vaccine, but still got COVID.
The government's going to do that
COVID
every year.
My nephew got COVID. He was not vaccinated. Did not get vaccinated. You know what he told? You know what the doctors told him? Get some cold medicine. You'll be okay.
Thank you.
I know a lot of people got COVID and they got COVID medicine. What the hell is COVID medicine? What the hell is COVID medicine?
Theraflu.
Just say cold medicine.
Tamiflu. NyQuil.
He had a sore throat and that was it. He can go to work for a week. Yeah, they told my nephew at the job that they have to wear a mask. But they don't have to be vaccinated or anything. You know, they tell people if you're not vaccinated, you can't work. Now, here you go. You can go work with that vaccine. Oh, we've been trying to tell you that for 2 years, you dumbasses.
Right? Remember, it started out as you don't need a mask, just wash your hands.
That's what Mr. said. And then all of a sudden, you need 3 masks. What the hell you need 3 masks for? I actually wore a mask out because I had to wear a mask at that time. I had to pick up. I told my sister, I said, "Hey, I'm gonna get ready to get the cat food, right?" I had a hard time
breathing in that shit.
Breathing.
What is that person back in there?
No.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes.
He's not. He's blocked.
No, he's in there. You blocked him, but he's back.
No, he's not. That's just the messages.
But they weren't there a moment ago.
I know. It's StreamYard, not YouTube. Well, he's not on YouTube because it's not showing that he's on there.
That's weird because on my end, it's showing that he's there.
But he's not.
It wasn't showing that a moment ago, but
those are old messages.
They are, but they weren't there a moment ago.
I know.
Yeah, StreamYard's fucking weird.
It's not them because YouTube isn't showing him on there.
But how did he get in your StreamYard like that then?
I don't know. It's just
interesting question. Too bad your bro isn't in there. Keep the guy.
Yeah, he would probably already said that he was on there. Oh well.
Your was funny that night though. Coming at that guy. Yeah, I made some really good the other night, right?
Uh-huh.
This is what the bun looked like.
Ooh. But yeah, I couldn't. I had to take off the mask so I can freaking breathe. And people looked at me. I said, "You want to pick this stuff and run to the other freaking side?" I had breathing problems, so it's nice.
I have asthma and I can't wear a mask.
Oh, you can't do that. Like, then my friends. Yeah, I'm like, dude, yeah. I'm not freaking breathing. I'm not going. So I wore the thing, but I just like, I'm not wearing this stupid mask. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like, you need to wear a mask. Like, okay. When I started walking, I took it off.
Yeah, like in the evening.
With the workers, I just put it back on.
Remember Fauci said only medical should wear a mask? And then he changed his mind to 1 mask and then 2 masks and then 3. Meanwhile, he's sitting in fucking baseball games with no mask on.
Yeah. Most of them all were.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for him to fucking leave. And he's only a medical advisor to a sitting president. He's only an advisor.
No. That was weird. But it's just like, dudes, I'm like, yeah. I never believed it. Oh, it's supposed to be 2 weeks, and it came to be 2 years. I'm like, I got contacted by COVID-19, and I didn't get sick. I'm like, nope, didn't get sick.
Neither.
Like, no, that's full of shit.
Like, I traveled down to Key West, Florida, or not Key West. Well, I went there too. I went down to the Keys for almost a month and came back, and I was fine.
Yeah.
But then they push us into airplanes like sardines.
Yeah.
What kind of sense is that?
Oh, look at the riots, though. The riots. The riots. Yeah. But there's no problem if people done that.
Right.
We're supposed to be quarantined, but you're doing this shit.
Yeah, right. But they want to call Republicans insurrectionists. Now, here's the thing about what an insurrection really is, if people out there actually don't know. If people get harmed, that's called an insurrection. So all these riots were insurrection. They were all Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
And like the young Mr. What's his name? That one kid that got in trouble for protecting some stuff. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, he's the one that was in danger, Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
He was in danger for his own life because they had him on the ground, and he never shot black people. But the fake news. Yeah. And
white people.
Yeah, he shot white people.
What's so bad? They had it coming. They had it coming.
You can see in the picture that the one white guy had his gun pointed down at Kyle Rittenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Getting ready to shoot him, right? But Kyle Rittenhouse shot him. The guy survived. He went to the court, right? He went to the court.
They had it coming. That's the funny part.
Right?
They had it coming. Because they were bad people. They were evil. They already went to jail for stupid shit. I'm not going to use the word, but all of that. It's like, okay, so the wrongdoings, the wrong people, where you want to, let's just what? The wrong right becomes wrong? How does that work? What was it? Who was it that happened? It happened earlier. It wasn't this week or last. I think it's last week or something. About this mother and her 2 children. It was last month.
Oh yeah, right.
And there's he wasn't. Yeah.
Her car and chewed those people out.
But you're alive. It doesn't matter that she's alive.
You're alive. And she went off on them.
When I'm like, dude, like, he was ready to kill these 3 people. Oh, snap. Just fucked them in the head. Who's gonna die anyway? If you think about it.
He was shooting her apartment.
And it's like,
The bullet went through her window and her wall.
Yeah.
And it could have killed her or her children.
Mm-hmm. I also saw on YouTube, this was with my brother, and this black man and everything. He says he heard gunshots and it went through his wall, and it's like his child did not get killed by a drive-by shooting.
Right. And then also during the stupid BLM crap, They did shoot through a building, and they did kill a child.
Yeah. There was actually that happened in Atlanta at Wendy's. But
what?
the driver got shot and the daughter got killed. The little girl got killed. She was only 6 years old. 6 years with after BLM. He says, "You're not after here for Black Lives Matter."
BLM and these little black kids are being killed in Chicago. Where were they?
Yeah.
Mayor Lori
take away the shooting and all that. Okay, what you want to take off? Just take away the knives away. Let's chop up people's hands. Let's do that because those are weapons. You can kill anything. Like, no, you don't understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep you. Well, you could not protect yourself. Look at Canada, man. Look at right now.
Australia.
Look at Australia.
That shit from Australia. And Australia is so fucked up now that they actually have concentration camps for people that don't get the shot.
Yep.
If they don't get the shot, they're forced into a concentration camp. Like, what the hell? Nazi socialism.
Yeah. And so that's just today's.
Yeah.
A lot of people want Germany. I'm like, what the hell do you want Germany for? Oh, this and that. I'm like, wait a minute. Germany, Germany was a Nazi area called Hitler. Do you forget about that shit? Apparently they did. Oh, what's that? What was World War II about?
Right? The Japanese.
But the Japanese wasn't Japanese fault. It was our fault that caused that shit because we're taking food away from them and all of this, and they just retaliated.
Well, and like the thing with the Ukraine, right? Or with not really. The U.S. government took away their nuclear armaments, and that's why Russia attacked them, because they knew it was an easy one. So they thought. They did not expect other countries to step in and say, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
it's crazy how these people are so damn stupid. I'm like, you have not learned about history, have you? I can tell. Because they ain't working out for you, is it?
Right.
Especially here in Stone Mountain, like not here I live in Stone Mountain, but Snow Mountain. Oh, is it right? I'm like, that's our history, by the way. But I don't deal with that history, and that's just because of the Democrats, not the Republicans. But the Republicans were for free people. Democrats were just for their own sake. But you think about it, the Democrats were looking out for themselves more than anything.
Absolutely. They were trying to cover their asses, say that they're not racist. Bullshit. They're as racist as the cosmetics company that I know.
It's like you can't hide that. I'm sorry. I knew somebody who was racist and had not been and has changed because he hated black people and everything. And now he loves black people because he met good people. But what happened to him and his family? His sister and his brother got kidnapped by black people in New York.
Sad.
And that's why they became racist because of that. Then he moved to Georgia and he realized that here is totally different from New York.
Yeah, New York is much like Philly. Hold on a minute. Rob?
Now his daughters.
Did you hear a door squeak?
So Puerto Rican has a dog. Son.
Did you hear a door squeak?
No.
On my side.
Why are you drinking my coffee? Why are you drinking my coffee?
I do not. A door squeak. Freaky Friday. Always happens.
Yeah, I had to get more foundation. automatically out. So
when I get my money, I have to get more foundation because
shop on Ulta, I should say.
This is going really low. I think, like, yeah.
I had a makeup revolution, and I went right out of that, so I had to use this, and I might get another. I really do like this one, but only in the winter time.
Maybelline.
This is CoverGirl because I don't CoverGirl's cruelty free. Maybelline is not cruelty free.
No, they're not. That's what I was wondering, like, because we like cruelty free and Elf is cruelty free. But I still just need to buy my freaking shade.
Yeah, if you guys from Amazon, don't trust Amazon because they already broke 2 of my palettes of the same one. I still shop on Ulta or shop on Elf for this shit because I am not using Amazon with this.
Yeah, well, that's like when Jeffree Star first started coming out with makeup, he didn't do the cruelty free.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, then he got animals, and then he decided cruelty free.
Yep.
Like and it's only because I don't know why I have my hair like it's wrong.
But think about it. You still find ways to make business.
Well, it's like a lot of these companies were not cruelty free at first, and now they are all of a sudden.
CoverGirl's not. CoverGirl wasn't. They did animal tests, but they not.
Yeah, that was like way back in the day, like when everybody was testing on animals, and it's not right.
I think that girl like believing people should eat meat, but animal testing them. That's not.
You know what I used to tell vegan neighbors in Philly? I'm like, because I would see them eating grains, and I'm like, excuse me, you're eating my food's food. Like it. What did you say?
I remember eating a commercial, and they were talking about meat, and they were talking about plants. Because you know plants have feelings. They know they're alive, they can breathe, and you're killing them. And everything else. It's cruelty for the plant. Well, you must eat meat. That's funny.
For what they if you take a picture of a plant with a hypersensitive lens, you can see the electricity around it. Plants are live entities.
We're not killing it. Another thing. Well, a plant is a living thing because it grows and dies.
Yeah.
Water. Does all living things use water? Yeah.
And there's a certain cell in the water that plants absorb to be their color. Like if the sunlight hits them just right, they're a certain color. If they're like, let's take cactus for instance. Cactus doesn't have to be watered that often.
No.
And certain flowers don't have to be watered that often.
Right.
But when it comes down to everything else, it needs it because it's alive.
Yep.
And then, okay, because trees die.
Yeah.
For instance. Yeah. And like, so if a tree can die, it's living.
Yeah. They don't understand. It was born. This matters from seed or anything else.
Yeah.
It uses water. It uses sunlight because we all need vitamin D.
Right.
So plants, technically. We'll just do that. Hey, you'll be a plant. There you go. But
right. And that's why when vegetarians and vegans eat our food, we eat our food because our food goes mid or it clucks.
Yep.
or it oinks because you know.
hey, you can tell, you know what you can tell the vegans? You know what? And they're like, you know, you're eating the cow's food.
Yeah.
They need that to survive.
I'm gonna shut my blind because I just spotted somebody out there, and it wasn't Rob. I hope they enjoy the poison ivy because they were standing about that far from the window. Enjoy the poison ivy, dick faces. There's poison ivy.
I understand the vegan community or the this community, because what I seen, like PETA, man, I don't trust PETA for worth a damn. They pick and choose who what they want animals to save. They consider bulls not animal breed or anything. They don't mind people killing pit bulls. But you're supposed to be for against all of that.
Okay, like my friend Rocco, his cousin John. This is the weird thing about the name John in their family. There's Rocco's cousin, or Rocco's uncle John, his cousin John, and then John's son John, and then John's son Little John.
Hell. That's funny.
It's funny. But John, he had rescued a pit from a construction site in Philly, right? Because he does construction basically in Philadelphia, which is super dangerous.
Right.
So one year they were working on this one residential area, and John found the poor dog chained up, right?
Uh-huh.
And the person that chained her up had such a short chain on her, it was ridiculous. It was basically choking her. And the person that had the house was breeding her for fighting dogs. So John called the police, told them what happened, told them he cut the dog loose with bolt cutters. She was dehydrated and starved, and he took her away. They said, take the dog, take her to the vet. And the courts awarded him the dog. And then busted the person, found a bunch of puppies inside.
Poor babies.
And a bunch of fighting chickens. Took all the chickens away. They had to destroy all those chickens because half of them were missing eyes. Yeah, right. And they had to take the puppies and to a vet and say, you know, if you can't help the poor little puppies, you know what to do, because, you know, you can't let a dog or even a cat live in that kind of situation. Mm-hmm. And it was dirty. So Irene was the dog's name. And cutest thing ever for a pit bull, that even though she was treated bad, she loved John because he rescued her. And so, like, not all pit bulls are bad. If you notice, Anne, her pit bull Nala, and then there's Nala, then there's her son's dog. She has 2 sons. And then her youngest son got a dog. And, you know, a puppy. So now she's taking care of 3 dogs. Well, surprised they don't throw a cat in there. Yeah. Anne used to have a cat, I think, but the cat got old. You know, old cats. I know how that goes. I was telling Rob, I'm like, I want a black kitty because I want to redo my room, and I'm like, and then my black kitty cat And here, you can have this one.
That was too much for me. She already picked me as. She already picked me as. I have so many cats already picked me. This one, she just puts up.
Well, gosh dang, my right ankle just swelled up. I think that nothing bit it either. And my left ankle is smaller than my right ankle right now, and it's usually been the other way around lately. That's weird. I like to know what's weird. Right? Hold on.
But it is. I have a pit bull. I've been around pit bulls all my life, so. I also had a Tote and a Chow Chow.
Hold on. I'm grabbing my paint nut. Where are their bottles? Oh, I know why. Because.
Oh, I totally forgot I had that in my collection.
Is that your bro?
No. Wait, my scratchy poop. My scratchy.
Oh, how cute!
It was a part chow and part Sharpay.
So cute.
Mm-hmm. When we shade him, he looked like a lion.
Oh.
I had him since I was 5 years old. I still remember it. My mom had him. And he was getting abused when he was a puppy by my mom's boyfriend. Because he didn't want to take care of him like he should have. And I remember telling my dad, I said, Daddy, can I have a puppy? I said, Daddy, can I have this? My mom had a puppy. Can we have him, please? He said, yeah, go ahead. So we had him. He was a good dog. He didn't like my brother-in-law unless he had ham, bones, and all of that. But he did not like him because he was something else.
Yeah, one of them was hilarious.
But he was a really good dog. I miss him. Been about 10 years. More than 10 years. He had hip dysplasia. So he was getting to that age and he had hip dysplasia, so.
Yeah, I mean, I used to have a white wolf named Molly.
Oh.
And then after Molly, I had a German Shepherd named Thunder. My ex-husband got rid of her.
Aww.
Because he knew Thunder didn't like him.
Asshole.
Yeah, so the asshole got rid of her. When should have been able to keep her. Like, well, we're going to these apartments, and I don't think they'll let us have a dog. I'm going to go get rid of her. He lied out the ass. All he had to do was pay an extra $20 a month to keep the dog. I'm like, rent was cheap enough because we were on HUD. And I'm not ashamed to say it. We were only paying $180 a month in rent.
That's not bad.
And he got an extra $20 would be too expensive for the dog. Like $200 in rent is not bad.
No, not back then. Now it's more now.
Yeah, so when I had found that out, I chewed him out. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I could have kept my dog. Like, well, I didn't want her around. I'm like, that wasn't your dog to say that. I'm like, that was my dog.
Like with my dog. Well, we used to have 2 dogs, but we had 1 dog. And Harley, she was my girl. I mean, she passed away earlier this year.
Aww.
She passed away, but she was in the loving hands, and she was a good dog. I was so upset about her, because I was there when she took her last breath. And I just looked at her like, it's okay, go ahead, I'll be okay. Because our other dog, Mercedes, she's got food aggressive because of her previous owners. And she attacked me once, and Harley protected me.
Oh, yeah.
And Harley was making sure every time I give Mercedes her food, Harley would look at her and making sure I was okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, now I don't have that. Now I gotta be leery because Mercedes likes to do her little bark. And I looked at her, I said, what you gonna do? You can't gonna do nothing to because you do, you're gonna be somewhere else. Because it's not gonna be in this home. Because she's getting old, she's getting honorary too.
Yeah.
But she's really good. Mercedes is really good when she has no food around her. But she has food around her, she's food aggressive.
Wow, because she don't want nobody to touch it.
No.
Like, that's mine. Don't touch.
That's mine. You're not gonna take it. Oh, look that! I was outside for about 10 minutes till she finished eating.
Wow.
Because I couldn't go back into the house. I said, look, I'm getting tired. Hold on, stop that. And I was like, dude, I'll stay right here. And she barked at me, like, making sure. I said, I'm not going to take your stupid freaking food.
Right.
So just calm down. But, man, she's a racist dog. She's a racist dog. Yeah, she does not like black people.
Well, you know, it depends on how the dog, you know, was treated.
Mm-hmm. But she,
by other people.
She's been around with different people. She went around with Hispanics, but she still barks at them. But yeah, she still barks at them. But she's with black people. Our next door neighbor is black. She'll bark at them like nothing. I said, dude,
wow,
girl, she ain't gonna do nothing. Our across the street neighbor is black, and it's a black family over there, and their dogs came by accident, and yet again she started barking. I'm like, this is why we can't have nice friends here, because of you. Basically. Oh and she just looked at me. I'm like, she's a racist dog. We're not racist people, but we have a racist dog. We're not racist. We have working friends with every nationality, different religions. We're not that. But we have a racist
in a past life, that dog was a racist human.
I think she was one point.
Yeah.
It's like,
what color is that dog?
Is that racist? What color she is? She's a pit bull. She's a pit bull. She's brown. A light brown color.
You don't like brown people?
She is a racist dog. We're not, like I said, my family's not racist. We can't be racist because of my niece. But
right.
Anything like that, like we talk to our neighbors and our friends across our next door neighbor's friend and everything else. And we're just like, oh, shut up. Stop being
I'm putting this on a sleeve. Isn't that cute?
Yes, it's so cute. Animal print. I love animal print.
Yes.
As long as it's fake.
It is fake.
I said, as long as it's fake. I know that's fake.
The only real fur that I have, and don't get mad at me, the native thing. Yes, people don't get mad at me. It's a native thing.
But think about it, Native Americans use everything. The bones, the skin, everything. White people don't do that. White people just say what they want, and that's just it.
Every nationality used to wear animal hides and still do. Braid their hair different ways, different styles of braids, right? Whether it's a twist braid, a wheat braid, whatever. And everybody basically survived the same way.
Like I said, I don't understand today's world. That's why I like the past.
Sure. It's like, even in the native community, unfortunately, a lot of natives, except for the ones here, a lot of natives will call white people colonizers and not understand, like, why are you calling them that? I'm like, do you even know if their family came over here back then? You don't know that.
I'm just here thinking, no land wasn't fought for. Every land on this world has been fought for with their wars.
America was rented for 27 pelts and some beads. The lease is up. That's actually true. The U.S. government rented America.
Look in Africa, man. All of those villagers are very different skin color. Nope, you're not part of it. Different shade of nope. Okay, but nope, that's not.
Here's the thing, being half black myself, it's like I don't understand why other people, other black people, there's a lot of them that don't get it, that in the history, when slaves were released, they were given a ticket to go back to Africa on a luxury boat.
Yeah.
And they chose not to because they knew that they would get sold by slave owners in Africa that just happened to be African.
Guess who sold them?
Africans.
They were already slaves. They were already slaves.
Yes.
Long before white people came along. White people took the opportunity.
Slaves. And it wasn't just indentured servants.
Yeah. Look at the Chinese. They had their own, same with their own people.
And they shanghaied a lot of people, including white people. They would kidnap white people.
They did everything they wanted to do.
And then when Europeans came to America, especially Columbus.
Yeah.
That fake holiday is coming up next month. Yeah. Right.
I'm like, yeah, he's dead. What you gonna do?
He raped, murdered, and took Native people as slaves and traded them in Africa.
That's why I have South Africa.
Yeah.
But that's what people don't understand. No land, no nationality, or no anybody's. Everybody has been a slave. Everybody has been a slave.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say it.
You look at the Egyptians. The Egyptians, a lot of people don't understand. The first Egyptians were black until they got into wars, and of course I know what colony. I just can't think of what the colony is or what area, but they took over and still kept the gods and the deities and all of that.
Yeah.
And there's more. Look at Julius Caesar. This is a conspiracy about Julius Caesar and Cleopatra. I think Julius Caesar was trying to have, because the Egyptians were rich people, and the Romans were losing their money because they were overtaxing the people. Just like this country has. And Julius Caesar was thinking, okay, he thought he's already in love with Cleopatra because she was really smart. She was very cunning. She was everything. People say, oh, she used her body. No, she was very smart. She knew what she was doing. I'm sorry.
Why she was getting
like that.
The money.
Men don't like it when they got been told by a woman. So they're trying to say, oh, she just used her body. No, you got outsmarted by a woman. And Julius Caesar was trying to have the Egyptians and the Roman people together. And that's why he was murdered, because the people didn't want that.
Right.
Because of politics. Well, guess who became the emperor? His nephew.
Yes.
After he killed Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Yes.
And also his cousin.
It's like after Queen Elizabeth II passed away the other day.
Yesterday.
Prince Charles was not supposed to take the throne of the monarchy.
William and Kate. William and Kate is supposed to have it. He's 73 years old. He ain't gonna make it in 3 years.
That's right. Because the Queen said that William and Kate were supposed to be King and Queen of England because Charles had married again and Camilla was not suitable enough to become Queen of England. And if anything ever happened, because it was found that Charles and his brother had been on Epstein Island. Raping children. Raping little girls.
She's also the cahoots in it.
Yeah, I mean, when she found out that her sons were involved in that shit, she cut them off.
She tried to hide it.
Yeah, so she cut them off.
Yeah.
The minute Mummy died, they took it over.
Yep.
Well, his son can kick him the fuck out.
It's William and Kate. I like William and Kate. I really do like William and Kate. They're pretty much just like that. I don't care for Meghan Markle.
Oh, I don't like her. Meghan Markle is a bitch.
I think she just went in to get money.
I like Kate Middleton.
I do too.
She's more proper, like.
She's more proper, and she's more the queen. Because you look at that Meghan Markle, she was trying to change everything of generations of royalty, and you can't do that. Oh, I'm not the first black. Honey, there is a black princess there. It's just nobody's mentioning her.
Right.
It's not part of the thing. But honey, you already been married.
Prince William's wedding was not a show. You know what I mean?
And she's trying to complain. Oh, I was reading something. I was learning something about her too. Like, how come she didn't want her children in public school? She was going to have 40 cameras. William and Kate didn't have that problem. Why would you have that kind of problem?
Right.
How come she didn't want to stay at being a princess because she couldn't do what she wanted to do? Because she did not want to be controlled by the royalties. Well, that's what happens when you're married to a royal man.
Yeah. She shouldn't have
ever do a princess's job.
Exactly.
She just want to be lazy and do whatever the hell she wants to do. And still be called a princess.
Diana, which actually held up her part of the royal order. And became very well loved. And I don't think she's actually dead because the crime scene. No. And she was actually pregnant with a Merovingian's child when that car accident happened. She was pregnant with a specific royal bloodline. Very biblical. A biblical bloodline she was carrying.
He was murdered.
A son.
He was murdered.
And yeah, I still got that part of my neck from where the cat got me. I told Rob, I'm like, we can replace him. He's like, why? And I'm like, the cat's gonna act like that. He got to go.
The cat named Sissy. She does that half the time, but she likes her human. My brother.
Cats are very picky about their humans.
Right, and Sissy's very picky. Sissy's very picky. Only time she has something to do with me is when I'm downstairs with my brother. Other than that, she's up. She don't want nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah. What people don't understand.
To your video the other day, and then it cut out on me, and I think it was the internet on this side because it cut out. I gotta finish watching it. It was like,
people don't understand
I was kept telling myself I got to come back and finish watching it. Then I got sidetracked.
It's okay.
You know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Sidetracked, but like
about the history, about the Egyptians and the Romans. I still, like I said, I think Julius Caesar was murdered, but not what people thought it was.
Obama was trying to claim that he was related to Nefertiti. Not even close.
Cleopatra was murdered. She did not do this stuff.
Yeah.
It was changed because of somebody, Octavius.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Years ago, I said, "Huh, that makes more sense." Because she was very smart.
Yeah.
But I didn't like with her. She was not a good human because she killed her brother and her sister because she didn't want all of that. She wanted the throne to herself. But you want to talk about feminist? She is a feminist.
Yep.
Who I consider as a feminist. That's who I consider as a feminist.
That's the other thing about America.
Fake. No, fake. If you can't consider you're a feminist, you're fake because you ain't Cleopatra. Like, I respect Cleopatra as a woman for what she's done for her, because she didn't just do it for the women. She did it for her country. I'm sorry, for her kingdom. Yeah. That's all. But these feminists, not so much. She didn't do like, hey, like these feminists do. No. Fake feminists.
What's nice is using this right here, the middle one, and then take that under the eye.
Yeah.
It just brightens it so nicely.
I can tell the difference. Don't do it. The licorice.
No,
I can deal with that. Licorice, I can deal with that because there's a sugar scrub.
I threw that away.
What are you doing?
Smelling it. It just smells so good.
I want it though. Oh my God. I'll smell it. My room will smell like chocolate. So you threw away Jeffree Star's licorice sugar scrub?
Well, I threw away the palette too, both of them. Everything's in that box.
You bet you like licorice.
Well, I do. It's just some people were talking shit about me. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Get rid of all the negative.
No, don't take away the licorice. Don't take away the Jeffree Star because of people. The Crest Cosmetic I can see. Not Jeffree. Come on. You know Jeffree. I know Jeffree could be a dumbass.
Well, it's just a person that I'm no longer friends with because she tried to make me lose a couple of friends.
Who was it?
And I didn't know that Jen, after she and I had it out and I hadn't talked to her for a very long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
She started shit with some other people after that because she knew I wasn't going to take her shit, right? So I tried to give her a second chance.
Right.
And found out that, you know, she was pulling shit with my friends. I gotta fix my hair. And I told her off. Because she was claiming that, that I did something to her and oh my God, how dare I after everything that she's gave me. Like, first of all, I bought some of that fucking makeup from her. And I didn't ask her to send me anything. No. At all. Period. She took it upon herself to do that. And gee, Jen, if you're watching this, you need to go correct your fucking ass. The world don't owe shit. And that's just how it is. Nobody owes her shit.
I can't stand when people think people owe other people's stuff.
Right? I did not ask her for a shit ton of palettes.
You know,
like
with you, you don't have to owe me anything. Like, I don't have to owe you anything. We're friends
Right.
because we're friends.
Friends are friends, and this is how it is. If we decide we want to send stuff to each other, it's not, oh my God, after everything I've done for her. And well, then that means you're a real friend because you.
Yeah, exactly. You aren't real. And that's sad because I also believe too, if I know two friends of mine don't like each other, they're not gonna say
she was spreading rumors saying that I was being abusive to animals.
I've never seen you abusive to animals.
I have never abused an animal a day in my life.
I'm like, I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say about Jeffree Star with me. Oh, you're.
Huh?
I'm like, do you know who my friends are? Do you know who my friends are? Do you know my niece? Do you know my great nephew and my great niece? Like, I don't care. I follow that trend. If you follow Jeffree or something, man, I'm like, I follow that, and I'm like, what the hell? What did he do?
Right.
What did he do to me personally? He didn't do shit. Same thing with ColourPop with Harry Potter. What did ColourPop and Harry Potter did to me? They didn't do shit. Harry Potter is a fake fucking character. It's just a book character. What did JK
Right.
do? I didn't do nothing. So why should I feel? No, if you agree, I don't agree with it. Is that somebody else's opinion? I don't have to agree with it. I respect people's opinions. I love him, though. He's so funny.
He is, and I love the fact that he's starting to use a pink wig for a character. Yeah. It's hilarious.
But I'm like, look, I respect people's opinions because everybody has one, but it doesn't mean you have to like them.
Exactly.
Everybody is a butthole, but everyone doesn't.
Okay, you want to see everything that I put in that box?
Yeah, I want to see everything. Because I'm like, just ignore the negativity, except for Push Cosmetics. Push Cosmetics can go somewhere else. If they're going to do that to you and Lolita, I don't even watch Lolita, but that's just wrong.
Yeah, I love Lolita. She's amazing. Okay, so there's this.
There. Haven't used Chicago, but there. For Lolita. I said just keep it for Lolita. There.
I don't know. Should I keep it because of Lolita? But yeah. She got scammed, though.
She got scammed. Just keep it for her.
Okay. Then there's this.
Man, there's better ones. Go to Make a Revolution. They have better.
Then there's this.
Yeah.
This soap. Goodbye to that.
What should I do with this?
Toss it if you want.
I don't know.
If you don't want it, toss it. You know, you didn't buy it, so I gave it to you.
I know.
But if you
can give it as a gift. I don't like throwing away gifts.
Girl, you're getting goodies in your tote bag. So there you go. Anyway, eyeliners and lip liners.
Oh, your favorite kind too.
This, the makeup bag. That's not all.
Oh, I'm waiting.
The lip colors. The lip colors.
You bought them too. You bought all the colors too.
I didn't have all the colors. I had most of them. I put the rest of them in this bag, right? Because Jen's like, oh my God, I gave her that bag. And I'm like, bitch, I fucking want to give away from you. That's how I got it.
I said donate it.
So
that during the week, don't need it.
Why bother? And then there was this, which I don't know where the other half of it is, that actually has a cosmetic. There's this, which is now going. There's this, which is now going. I'm throwing this away. Throwing this away. I'm throwing this one away. This one. This is the one. See, I didn't ask her for this. She gave me this to me for my birthday last year.
Yeah.
And since she claims that I did so wrong to her. Okay, this is going. This.
Gross me up no more.
That.
That one?
Yeah. This.
Why are you throwing those away?
This.
Are they old?
Hold on. This. This stuff. And last but not least, this.
Shop the same one?
Yep. Because, oh my God, after everything I gave her.
Just keep it. Just keep the stuff that she gave you and just use it and just like, hey, and act like you got it.
For her, and she told people that I conned her out of it.
Keep it.
I didn't con her out of it. I fucking bought it.
If you bought it, you keep it. Except for Christmas cosmetics, as you can see, I don't care about Christmas cosmetics. But the rest, I'm like.
And none of the cursed cosmetics. I'm not keeping that either.
Don't keep any cursed cosmetics. Just keep the rest.
Well,
just
if
ignore
it's
the negativity, just ignore the negativity.
connected to negativity, it got to go.
Well, just sage it. Just sage it. Take all the negativity.
Yeah. Every time I use something, she's all, oh my God. She bitches to people. Like, I gave it to her. Like, I didn't ask her to give me this. In fact, I believe this is one of the ones I purchased.
Once you purchase,
She gave me some that I have purchased. She swears to God that the Juvia's place was from her. No, that was from Anne. That was from Miss Anne Rankin.
I would have ignored it. F you, bitch.
She tried to con me out of so much of my stuff, right? She was like Shelly, like conning and begging and telling people shit that wasn't true and trying to get people to hate each other for shit that she conjured.
The funny part, people try to do that. They're going to be room for awakening.
Like, people like that are not worth my time a fucking day.
No, just ignore it.
And so she was going around telling people in the beauty community what a beggar I was. Like, I don't beg, thank you. Oh yeah, and I'm getting rid of this palette.
I think you're crazy. Just keep it. Just ignore the negativity. Don't be mean.
I know, but I just want to get rid of all the negativity. Now, people keep saying, oh, sage it to get rid of the negative energy. But it's just the simple fact that, like, I don't need people, and it's not true, you know that. I don't need these bitches out here fucking two-facing me, lying about me, you know, and then trying to connect that to other things, and when they know this shit isn't true. And then when I tried to tell them, you know, what happened with Curse, I'm like, I don't want the negativity that goes with it. Like, oh, but just put your money. And you know what? To me, it's just objects, and objects can be replaced. A person can't.
Just rebuy those things. Just rebuy those things. That's all you gotta do.
I know I bought it. And I've scraped and saved to have everything that I have, including my sewing machines. I scraped and saved for everything that I have, including my glasses. I had to save for 3 months to be able to afford my glasses. And yet half the beauty community wants to talk shit about me. Well, they're not so beautiful then, are they?
Well,
So, I mean, I really don't understand their hate for me. I really don't get that. Are they jealous of my skills? Probably. Because I do more than just makeup.
Yeah.
At least you're not like one of those people.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that shit.
Yeah, because you can at least appreciate.
I don't want to do it to somebody else.
Yeah, right? Like, how would they like it if somebody did that to them? They would cry about it. But you know what I do? Yeah. They're like, oh, you have all this stuff. Well, they couldn't live off of my fucking income. I get less than $850 a month.
Uh-huh.
They couldn't live on that.
Like, Make Evolution has spell books called they got different ones called spell books, and they're different colors.
Yeah.
Like Wishes and Dreams.
Yeah.
They got, and I was like, y'all don't like. Well, I should say Our Heart Revolution. They also got Unicorn Glow palettes. Like they got different spell books. So this one I said, let's just talk about the spell book for Curse Cosmetics. Like just go to Makeup Revolution. Even though they're freaking high makeup,
I mean,
every time you turn around, there's.
Like I said, I bought this one, but Jen was claiming that she gave it to me. I got this in a subscription. She didn't give me this. There's a video on this. Like I said, if Jen is watching, I got this from a subscription box last year.
Right.
And that's when there used to be this one company owned by two sisters. What the hell was it? Not Slay Glam, but they came back, unfortunately. What the hell was it? Glitz Glam, right? Glitz Glam used to be a beauty subscription. And then one day they were doing a live stream and they're like, oh, well, we wanted to tell all of you that we're no longer a subscription box. Well, then don't take out a monthly fee. They were still taking out a monthly fee. I unsubscribed from their asses.
I couldn't deal with that.
You know, and deleted my account. They're like, oh, don't leave. Well, you can't be taking $15 a fucking month.
And not giving me shit.
Thank you.
Live Glam. Luckily with Live Glam, I don't have any kind of problems with them. But I'm here taking a break because I'm trying to save up my money.
Right. Black Friday.
And because I use like Skybucks and Box Dollars to help me with my channel.
Well, that's just like,
But
I
I'm
was
not
like
gonna,
almost crying today because I told Rob, you know, because like Rich Lux had contacted me about getting his palette, and I think maybe he felt bad because Rich Lux himself reached out to me. And because he's so freaking cool. I love him. He's so cool. I told him the palette is beautiful like him, and he said, thanks. Hope you buy one. And I told him, I'm trying to, but I hope the people buying 10 at a time. Like, right? The makeup hoarders that just turn around a few days later and put it on Macari and Poshmark.
Yep.
And I told him to watch out for that, for Poshmark.
They want to make it hard, so hard that they're trying to get me. Like, I've seen the palette, like, on the website itself, and I'm just here thinking, I do want to try it out, try the formula out, but I feel like I already have these color story.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a fan of Rich Lux. I like Rich Lux. I like his personality, but I'm a type of person. Do I really need that? Because the color story, it's him. It's definitely him. It's definitely him. That's him. Colorful and that's him. I like it, but it's just like I don't know. 48.
Yeah.
Yeah, other palettes that I've seen are really pretty. Are you
right?
They got
His
liners.
Cruelty free.
Yep.
Which I love. Because
they've got liners you can try. They're $16.
Wow.
But they're double-ended.
Oh, that's
They're double-ended. One is glitter.
Double-end?
Well, yeah. They have double trouble white, double liner. Double liner. Double trouble liners. Right? One is glitter and one is regular. They got monthly clubs.
Sorry, girl, I had to laugh.
That's okay. They got a bi-monthly bundle club, which that looks so nice to have. Like, I don't mind the color stories of those. What's it? What they got? All liquid lipsticks. Ooh. They have all the colors you might wear. That I would wear. They have dark green liquid lipsticks for $13.
What company is this?
Spoiled Lips Cosmetics.
Oh, okay, yes.
I thought this is a nice little treat for you from Chris, other than Chris Cosmetics. Huh. That's cool. $18 for each. That's not bad. And they have like a bi-monthly one where you get liquid lipsticks and a palette for $38. That's not bad. Oil skin. They got skincare. Oh. You know what? I'll try them out. Oh, I do follow them on Instagram. That's how I know about Rich Lux collection, because I follow them.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Well, this will be going to be somebody else's or chuck it. Even though it's a really good formula. But I ain't gonna support someone who's freaking screwed over two people.
Yeah, especially when they lie. You know? I think this picture of Rick is absolutely cute.
All of it is not new. Aw, so I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That's what I knew. I'm like, what? I looked at it as well. Yeah, the smell smells like a Jolly Rancher, but is not like uniquely.
Yeah.
You can tell it is fake smelling. Okay.
Yeah. I just think nowadays when I have smelled that it just now smells like shit.
Hey, I don't like
Oh,
Jolly Rancher.
please.
Yeah, those.
Those look so freaking cool. I would buy that.
Got some liquid lipsticks. They got, bi-monthly ones for eyeshadow palettes and liquid lipsticks for $38, which I might try just to see.
They have what for $38?
A bi-monthly subscription.
Ooh.
You get lip products and eyeshadow. If you pay for $36, you only get the eyeshadow palette. And if you pay it for the lippies, you get for $16 to $18.
Okay. I think I'd be down for that.
Hey, I like subscription boxes.
I like subscription boxes too, but I like companies that actually,
Oh, I know. I kind of stay with the ones that like Life
are
Plan. They make their own products. And one thing,
they actually make their own products.
Mm-hmm. They just make their own products too. Lifeline does. These don't have except for.
I just I've never tried any other glam light. I had one and then I threw it away. And I have a reason. Because when Slay Glam screwed me over, I was done with them.
Like this one. There it is. Live lamps.
That is pretty. But I stopped getting Slay Glam. This is freaking cute. Now I like that.
This is not Slay Glam. This is Live Glam. It's only $21 for every month. What I like about Live Glam, you can switch out the products.
Oh, okay.
Products out or the whole collection.
Oh.
So, and they have Taco Tuesday palette, which I really like.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say it is? Taco Tuesday?
Yeah.
That's a funny name. That's cute though.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact they put little avocados on there.
Yep. This is another one. This magical dust.
Who has that? You know who has that? Rich Love. He has that palette. So you're palette twins with Rich.
Yeah.
Here's most of my eyeshadow palettes right now. That's it. Other than the other few that I have out.
Oh. You better swatch out. You better swatch out.
Better. That's funny.
Look.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. The formula is so good.
Looks it. Now, see, this is one that Anne gave me, a Huda Beauty.
Uh-huh. That's pretty.
It is. It's just got these nice, I'm going to say fall shades.
Mm-hmm.
And the white in here. Now, you would think, I'm going to swatch. You would think, and I'm going to put it across the tattoo. You would think that wouldn't do much, but, there she be. And it's actually pretty good white shade. It's a good thing I have my makeup wipe sitting near me.
This is actually my first product from Life Glam.
Oh.
But look at that blue.
I love that blue.
So pretty.
It is.
And then
This I got from Just Jessica. which her last name isn't.
Fabulous. Lucky Fabulous. I love this one. Ooh.
That's pretty too. That's got some really nice summer shade.
Oh, yes.
Like this. This is good. Now remember one like certain.
Yeah. That's really good. You're a gem. I love this palette.
Oh, that's that's nice. That's kind of an in between.
Which one?
It's gonna turn into Swatch Fest.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not even swatching it.
It's a good thing I can just do that over my tattoos.
Bougie.
Oh, pretty.
I love this. I really love them. This is Confessions of a Nudist. Of course.
The reason why, look at that. That's the one that fell out of the pan. Still falling out of the pan.
I used to live with a nudist.
That's cute. I like the packaging.
I like this one. This is like a good all natural glam.
Ooh, very neutral.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, I have this one. Glamour. Which one is a really nice one? I like that one.
The Mandalorian Palette. It just doesn't have a lot of you know?
Yeah.
Not even the dark brown shade they have in it. It's not, it looks nice here, but once you swatch it, it kind of like builds up.
I like this one.
Oh, that packaging is cute.
Yep, this is all light glam too.
Oh, wow. Well, I've just never had their product. I'll have to try it. I think I'll just try new stuff this year.
Now this one, this is my
This
least
is that
favorite one.
Buddha palette.
This is my least favorite one from light glam.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I thought the shades want to be this color.
Uh-huh. And it's
But
not.
It's like one of those things.
Match the packaging like this.
Yeah.
Ah, there they are.
It's like, and you might end up with products. I might because
Makeup wipes handy, especially when we start doing swatches that we didn't mean to do, but we do them anyway. Because that's always fun. I still have my my makeup wipes from Shop and Save. I ordered more than one because it's kind of need.
yeah, I didn't get this month's collection from Light Glam. They got lashes and 2 lip products. I was like, yeah, I could switch out from another product, but I didn't want the lashes. I don't do lashes as much, so.
I haven't worn lashes in a while. In fact, I threw away the ones from Cursed. I threw them away. They weren't that great anyway. Anyway.
I still have the lashes that you gave me.
It's the only Morphe Manny palette that I have. Thank you, Anne.
Yes, thank you.
The colors are nice in it.
Like I said, I still got the lashes that you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
Really? I love my cats because they just look like camera.
They have no shame, do they?
No, they don't. They have no shame. Like I said, I got so much skincare products, it's not even funny. But, like, literally, I bought some more on my last Revolution haul. But they were on sale, so I took it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's like I always like to try something new every year. Really do. Because it makes life a little more exciting. Life has not been too exciting the last couple of years.
Because of COVID-19.
Yeah. Well, not just that, but the news.
Yeah, the news kind of ruins everything.
Yeah, they screw everything up. In the news today, real people are trying to make life better.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset about this one because it broke.
Oh.
But I'm thinking I'm just gonna get the look. Like it's from Beauty Traditions, and I got this on a mystery box, so it's not so bad. Of course.
Guess who tried to claim that she gave this to me?
Really? You bought that?
Thank you. Glad you remember. I bought this specifically for powwow.
Yes, you bought that powwow. I even knew that one.
Actually, I bought it for powwow.
It needs to shut up about it.
Yeah. I mean, this went over good. I mean, it matched my regalia rather nicely,
I'm like looking at stuff in it. Yeah.
There's some swatches of a Ojibwe.
I didn't know that came in.
Ojibwe is pretty good. Mm-hmm. And it's not chalky. It's not crunchy. Like some palettes, their glitters are kind of crunchy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not theirs. And was it worth the $45 for shipping for a $12 for a $12 palette? This palette was like, it wasn't $12. This was like $14, right? But then shipping made everything $45. Was it worth it? Yeah, I think so. Then I got this from Anne. The Laura Geller, New York, Moon Dust highlighter. It's pretty. I just don't use it that often. It doesn't even have an expiration date on it. That's weird. It is pretty though. Kind of hard to see on the back of my hand. There you go. That highlighter is pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just don't use it that much. Maybe I'll use it during Halloween. Rob and I are still looking for something spooky to showed you the inside of this before, and you've seen the Amuse Witching Hour, which I'm not swatching. I just don't think I've ever tried a few of the colors out of here though.
Right.
Tonight I tried the pink. I haven't tried Thirst. I don't even know what that looks like swatched anymore. Tiny fingers. I should get that. And then Warlock. I haven't used Warlock. Celestial. No. Did I use that tonight? Yes, I did. I've tried Broom. But here's the thing. They have the word coven. Their coven I might like better.
Now what? It's like one of those things.
Those are pretty nice.
I need to try Essence Beauty. Limited editions. That's not limited edition.
Make it our mission to try something new.
I think about doing advent calendars this year.
Really? I haven't bought advent calendar before, except for the candy ones.
That was hot chocolate from England. One of my sister friends. Yeah, the hot chocolate ones and the teas. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I wish I could drink tea. I'm allergic.
Oh.
I could barely drink anything as it is.
So you can only drink water and coffee?
Water, yeah, and coffee and certain juice, because I'm allergic to apple juice, orange juice, grape juice.
Damn. What about cranberries?
I can have cranberry.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, because if you ever have a UTI, that's at least you know which you can drink.
Yeah, it just sucks that I can't have tea or orange juice, apple juice, or grape juice. I don't really like those juices anyway, so me being allergic to it, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, my sister's allergic to cinnamon, so she doesn't care for cinnamon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
I like lavender, but I'm allergic to lavender.
You're allergic to lavender?
Yeah. You know what people tell me? Use lavender. It will help you. You're trying to tell me now?
You know what we're both allergic to? You know what we're both allergic to?
What?
Bullshit.
I love it. We're allergic to, so we get hives from it.
Right.
We can't breathe. I'm not going to look like that because anything's good. Yeah.
I wonder if these two colors are almost the same. Look at that.
Yeah.
They're almost the same.
Almost. One's darker. Ooh. Those are pretty.
They are. And they're out of the Rude Cosmetics palette. That's the only Rude Cosmetics palette that I have, but I think you know that.
Well, you know what we need to do? Save up some money and get a palette or a haul. I have one Pacific palette that we both get and do a collab with that. Do a collab with one palette, the ones that we want to get, and then just get
I think I'll try playing with this palette this year because this seems like it's pretty dang nice.
Like their palettes are really pretty. From Rude.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of trying one year ago.
It's rude not to try it.
Aha. Really funny.
It's
funny.
I like that. Now here's something that I like is that beige color in it shows. And that's a hard one to get, you know, like the Manny MUA palette, right?
No.
It has a similar beige, but will it swatch the same? Here, we'll take those side by side. Will they swatch the same? They look similar. This is rude. I'm not being rude.
It really is not. It's just a cosmetic.
But do they swatch similar?
I think they do swatch similar.
Yeah. That's kind of nice, though.
Yeah, it is. I think they both swatch pretty good.
And then they blend nice together right here.
Mm-hmm.
Those do blend nice. So let's say if I want to do super neutral, unlike supernatural, then that can happen. Just like, but will it blend with the blend?
I don't know I like this. No.
Like I said, I'm going to have to play with that palette more.
Yeah.
It's like, it's got some similar shades
I think
to...
Cosmetics has some problems.
They
Because they're
do.
actually on a discount place.
They always are. They're on a discount site.
Yeah. Called
Where?
Wanderlust Cosmetics.
What is it?
Wanderlust. Here, let me teach you.
Wanderlust is a discount. I didn't know that they were on Wanderlust. No wonder she can't keep customers.
It's on the screen, but yeah.
Wow.
Wanderlustbeauty.com. This usually has discounts on there. And they're selling for $18.
$15 for what?
For a lip gloss and glitter bundle. For $18.
Wow. And they were charging me more than that.
That's on Wanderlust. So I'm looking on the website itself. Okay. $16.99 for the gloss. Hang on.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just in the glitter. I'm seeing how much. It's all sold out, but I don't know how much it costs. $5.99.
$9.99.
$5.99 for the glitter.
She jacked up the price. Didn't used to be that.
$5.99. But on the website on Wanderlust, it's $18 for the bundle.
Wow.
So you think about it, you're trying to get that. That's like a few dollars off. And that's just it.
Yeah, right.
They have a Muse a Witching Hour palette on there too. That's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
I do like the Witching Hour palette though.
Yeah. They have Wanderlust has different ones. They have other ones called Beyond. Or for the Halloween, they got Halloween sales. They have a Halloween thing going on.
Oh.
So they have a lot of Perfusion, Amused, which I don't mind getting this. It's actually cheaper on here.
Well, I mean, I got my Witching Hour palette in a subscription box, so I'm not mad about that.
No. No, I'm going to get the Ulta haul, and I might save some money and go on here and get the Amused Witching Hour palette, so we can both
The palette plan. I just like swatched the 3 lippies in this palette, and they're actually pretty dang nice.
Yeah.
I used a brush. Those are nice. I'm gonna have to get me like a. I wonder what these would look like blended. Ooh, what color does that make? Oh, that's pretty. That made a nice color.
Oh, that is nice.
It's like a very kind of neutral peach-ish pinky color. Yeah. That's kind of nice. Yeah, that's like Anne. Anne blends her own. But there's nothing wrong with that, you know? It's this, she puts on like 2 or 3 lip shades and lip gloss, and it's funny, but it's okay. And I love Juvia's place. They're always having a sale.
Oh yeah.
And they have like just all sorts of, they're always coming out with something new.
Yep.
And even though it doesn't say it's cruelty free on the back, their other packages do. Huh?
Well, they're cruelty free.
Yeah, they are cruelty free.
That's funny. Are you vegan? Most of our products are vegan. All brushes are strictly cruelty-free and vegan. Eyeshadow palettes are cruelty-free and vegan. The old Saharan palette formula had carmine in the red shades. However, we recently extracted the carmine from the red shades. New ingredient list will be found on
Chicken bug.
I know.
So that's not cruelty free?
No.
Or vegan?
No.
And what brand is that?
Hideous. No, they took out they took out the carmine out.
And which brand was that again?
Hideous.
Oh.
And what products are not vegan? The Warrior eyeshadow palette is not vegan.
I don't have that one.
I don't have that one. I don't have any Juvia's place.
Well, at least they tell people.
Yeah. I'm just. Which one is the Warrior palette they said? Yeah, the Warrior palette, eyeshadow palette is just a nudie one.
Yeah.
It's the all brown one. Like, I wouldn't mind trying it. It doesn't have to be. It does not have to be vegan. That's how I look.
That's why I say wait for Black Friday sales.
Oh, down. Ooh, they got stuff on sale. Oh, their skincare.
Yeah, I want to try their skincare this year.
Their skincares are good.
Anne tried it. She says it was really good. If Anne tried it, I'll try it. She has sensitive skin. She actually had a melanoma taken off of her. Because she never took care of herself when she was younger.
Yeah.
Now she's paying the price for her diabetes and everything. So, and then when she had a heart attack, I was like, oh my God, girl. She's like, I didn't know who to talk to. And I'm like, me? I was born with 2 hearts. Oh, that was you. Okay. I saw like the thing down in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what? But, yeah. I still like this festival palette. I got from Jessica. I just haven't played with it too much. And then I forgot there's these 2 pretty shades in there. Those are pretty.
Yeah, those are pretty. Which one is that?
That's from the festival palette. This one? The Pure Festival palette. 2.0. See what else is in here that I haven't played with. I haven't really played with this palette too much. I did a couple of times, and I was like, I should save this. I don't even know why.
I don't know why, but you want to keep it as me.
Of course. Who doesn't? Those are pretty.
Oh, that's all pretty.
Oh, you look tired, yawning and everything. We'll go in a few minutes. or swatch two more.
Midnight.
Huh?
It's past midnight.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it's the actual witching hour.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just swatch these two and then we'll go.
Okay.
I keep forgetting the stupid cameras over here.
I was thinking, why you put it all over there?
Oh, you go like that.
Yeah.
Can't see that there.
Yeah, we just, wait, hang on. There we go. Those are pretty.
They are. I gotta play with this palette more. You know what?
What?
We gotta figure out next week's.
Yes, we do.
So, okay. Oh, you know what I'll have next week?
Oh my God.
The Rich Luxe palette. Yes. How about if I show it off and then you pick similar colors to try to match it?
That's a good idea.
There
I could
we
do
go.
it like a kind of dip thing.
The Rich Luxe Palette Challenge. Can you match that color? Let's see what we can do.
That's freaking good. That's a good idea. You know how many people come into this live stream just because of Rich Luxe?
Yes, we love him so much. And we do. We don't care he's gay. He's, you know, gay men are some of the nicest guys, best guys to shop with. I'll tell you what, like, the person that I had as a personal shopper for groceries, gay man, did an excellent job shopping for my groceries. Everything was perfect, as if he was shopping for his own groceries, which I love, because all the fruit was not bruised, damaged, moldy, none of that. It was perfect fruits, vegetables, meats, cheeses, grains. He did an amazing job. And so I made sure he got an excellent tip. Because it doesn't matter to like the nationality or anything to us, but it's how a person actually is towards us. That's what she and I like. This is how we be. And we be going now because she's tired. And so am I.
I think it's you guys.
Especially, wait. I did it again, especially her. It's the other end. Especially like.
Yeah.
It's like nerds trying to high five. Ready? And
yeah, ready? High five. Hang on. Let's do it.
Wait. The princess wave.
Yeah. Oh.
Bend your hand like this. Just ever so slightly. Just ever so slightly, and then
Do this.
in your
We're the queen. We're the queen.
We're the queens of Friday Scream.
Plus, we're not normal. We're not normal. What is normal?
It's our normal. People don't like our normal.
This is our part.
Right. We're not weird. We're our own normal. Whatever that is.
Yeah, crazy normal here.
We only attract weird people in the comments section.
Yeah, sadly.
Right. Like, wow, that guy had some audacity to show back up. Right? Crazy. Anyway, we got spooky.
You are every day in my mind. Like, what the fuck? What?
Somebody said,
Yeah. We have a queen of yellow and a queen of dark. Do you remember me? How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? The black is good for you. You're every day in my mind, guys.
I see that now.
Queen of yellow, you look so beautiful. Flirting with me. I have a boyfriend.
And she has a name. Not that you need it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hadn't really looked at that part. Like, hello, Queen of Yellow and Queen of Dark.
Like, what the hell? Oh, trust me, I can be the queen of dark. Oh, am I doing that? Like, I don't understand that.
Me either.
You're every day in my mind. Well, honey, you're not my boyfriend, so out of these stuff.
Right? Her boyfriend might stomp people into the ground. You know, he don't like people messing with his queen.
No, he's my king and I'm his queen.
And that's just how that goes. So anyway, before we both fall asleep, and I got to go to the banyo anyway, because I got to go to the water, water.
Yeah.
So anyway, everybody out there, have a great weekend. Drink your coffee, your water, and remember to mind your P's and Q's because it only gets freakier every Friday.
Yeah.
Bye.